I mean, want me to just help you out? I'll give you Gary and John.
Yo, Ryan hit me up.
No. He messaged me and said, yo, Jefferson's not getting many targets. Can I have him? I'm like, absolutely not.
From First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago.
I couldn't, yeah.
Pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the
All right,
Cincinnati
3rd and
Bengals
11. This is a big
and the
play here.
Cleveland Browns.
Screen pass, say what? Nice. Move the chains.
He's crazy. He's checking crack. 36, 36. Check 50, check 50.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And some room to maneuver. And all the way down to the 29. A huge play there right off the bat. 46 yards on the ground.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now. First and 10.
Oh, I bet he is.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw it. Flush to his right.
Oh my god.
Just gets rid of it. Throws it away.
I conceded a pick there. I was like, you know what? Sometimes you're going to throw a pick.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered,
I will take that animation.
That's the magic number. 20
That's dirty. I couldn't believe when he caught it. It's like, what?
24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Hudley's voice chat. That was bad.
On 3rd down. They had the big play
He better not.
Not much sense.
I would be pissed. He's gonna come right out of play action here. I'm gonna go lurk one with Jack. Oh, he throws the inside. Boom.
Dexter Lawrence coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th.
A 52-yard attempt.
And this will split the uprights. It's right
I want my guys pressed. Press.
Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to.
What's going on here? I got something weird going on here. Oh my god. That's my pick. Something weird going on with my controller there. I hope it's... Okay, we're alright. That was weird.
Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
At their own 25-yard line.
Yeah. It's holding, I think. Roughing the passer.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow.
How did I take a roughing the passer before he even threw a screen pass?
Greedy Williams picks it off, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. So they obviously declined that, and it is a touchdown.
They still had the option.
Who's playing? Not withdrew. Oh, come on, why do you guys have to play now? I wanted to watch
Extra
that.
point right down the middle, and the lead grows to 10-0.
Bengals nothing.
So they'll get another shot.
Oh, he hit me with that stupid thing that Witt runs. A stupid, what is it called? Halfback, red zone, corner bullshit thing. That's a really nice play. That's really nice. Well done. I played the cross. Interesting.
After the pick six, they go right back to the air. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down.
Oh, that's him.
They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack.
Well,
all right.
Setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down.
That's like a fast food chicken joint, right? Yeah, I don't think we have that in Canada.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Oh my god, what are you doing, Dalvin? You're literally the worst. Get him out of here.
Play action. It's Burrow. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Myles Garrett make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
I don't know what to run.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow.
PA crossers, question mark? Oh my god, Hud's running man blitz here. I'm going to hit him with the PA crossers and it's gone. Touchdown Vikings. Not even close. What are you doing, Hud? We literally came man press. It's 3rd and 1. I'm allowed to play action. Wow. Man press, no safety.
On 3rd down, Burrow. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he'll be out right at the 35. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
And a Bengal first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41.
Receiver the ball.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
To the air again, Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he goes out of bounds. And looks like
Witt's got, or Witt. I don't know why I keep saying Witt. Hud has,
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a
got
drag
Omaha
route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 17 at a Cincinnati 1st down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice 1st down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the 1st quarter.
Let's go.
And a lot of
Got
teams
4th
just
down,
panic,
stop.
Abandon the playbook and just start firing the ball.
And he pauses. Why would he pause?
For that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan.
That would be
running
miserable.
and passing
Would be
there.
good.
You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of.
And he takes it.
So I'm up 23. I can still score offense. What's he? He's in like a. What is he doing? He's in a prevent defense.
Lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year, and the Bengals able to get this back within a touchdown. Oh, how about this? No good.
Hey, I'm sorry. You're talking bad. I'll be quiet.
Stay right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
I could have ran a touchdown, but I just fell. Seems like he's pissed, but he's the one who failed 4th down, not me. Nah.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And it's only November, but the playoffs...
I will be running it in, like, if I can. I'd like to throw it in. I'm a stats guy, but that's asking for a lot.
That's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today. Right. So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations,
power options,
but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40-yard line.
Am I allowed to score up 23 in the 4th?
And finding the tight end Hooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
At the 46-yard line.
I'm in for the touchdown.
A run for Nick Chubb. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a
10-6 the score after 1 right here on EA Sports.
I like tackling with the hit stick because I always miss my tackles. So my guy just like punches the air.
They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And he is going to be close to a first down.
52-22, good guys.
The Bengals 34. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. From the 34.
We've been working hard. I've been playing a lot. I don't know. I'm 7-1 now after this.
They run Chubb, and he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
He's tackled at the...
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was
Did he really just go fullback dive?
They won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And he'll take a shot here for Hooper downfield. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
And that'll bring up 4th down as the Cincy defense stands up on 3rd.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had
Never played it in my
in
life.
the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that'll open the lead up to a touchdown now at 13-6. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. That they need him late in the game. His confidence should be sky high.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their
It's moving now.
Yard line.
I'd like to keep him.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November, but they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs.
Let me bring
but
up
you know
your
they're
guys'
trying to
game
bump
on
up
my
to be one of
phone.
those division leaders.
That guarantees
This
you
one's
at least
all
one
but
home
over.
game in the playoffs.
Does anyone do
and that's
sports
what you're
betting
really
here?
seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting,
Okay.
a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Flushed out right. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, that was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Going deep downfield for Rowe. He's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on third and medium to pick up the first.
Hey,
So
that's my boy John Ross.
That's
a Jefferson route.
Just outside the 30.
It's a Jefferson route.
Now it's Burrow. He'll go up top here and this is caught inside the 5. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. That goes for a gain of 31. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive. And these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got it?
And he bowls his way into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown. A great play there. With his 14th touchdown of the year, second of the game. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
It's annoying for you hit stickers, you know. I'm not good at it, so I don't mind it. Yeah, I've been getting better at them. Play outside, he's going to throw this to Gallup. Please catch it. Touchdown for Hud. You got it, buddy. Nice throw. There's 53. There's 53 seconds left.
The Browns drive
I already have Ox hating me. I already have Ox hating on me. I don't need anyone else hating on me. Come inside run here.
They'll take it.
Pretty standard.
I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
GG Hood.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
I know he's not in here, but
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD.
Yeah, that looks like Mr. Wilson.
I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone.
Wilson having a drink to that one.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Can I enlighten you, Tommy?
At their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
The last thing I'm going to say about my game, Peralta extends his interception streak. He is now, I shouldn't say streak, but he's 8 games and 3 interceptions.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
12 of 15, 300 yards, 4 passing touchdowns. Looks good to me.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
And my kicker got
the return. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Oh, I nearly broke that one. As it stands, though, a heck of a 36-yard run back. And the Bengals will take over in terrific field position. On first down, Murray. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Myles Garrett in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
It's third down. Third and long.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up.
I never understood how the player switching works.
15.
I was going to say, sometimes I'll switch to, like, be the tackler or, like, the corner or something, and I'll be, like, the safety, and it's like, what? I don't want to be here.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. John Ross with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bengals, they widen their lead.
We see this route all the time, but when it's well executed, it's a beauty.
And it feels like the fade takes forever to develop, like that ball is just hanging in the air.
And the reason why is that the receiver is trying his best to work the defender inside and give himself space to fade away from him and catch the football. And that's exactly what happened there.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
What's a perfect passer rating? 153.3 or something?
Needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Whew.
Sense of urgency has to take over.
I got a passer rating of 145 too.
They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all. And I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. They'll run it with Jacobs, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns are back within a score. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Makes the score Bengals 27, Browns 20.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead. But a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They go play action with Burrow. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts.
That's usually scary.
As the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. KJ Hamler in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals add on to their lead.
Hamler's too fast.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find
And
out
he's
that
running
his
the
team
side
leads the league in
end zone
scoring.
line.
They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right
Look
now,
at Burrow from the fucking 8-yard line for an
He's
absolute dog.
advanced in the ways of offense.
So 6 seconds, all that remains
crazy.
in this first half as the kick is away. This one fielded at the 5. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
Browns 20.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
Huddle.
Lead up the Bengals here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Is that when he left my game today? I can't remember after I got that little, or he didn't get the pick animation. Is that when he left game chat? That was funny. I kind of just conceded a pick there. It's like, yeah, whatever.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks.
Why is he Myles Garrett with no abilities?
It's who you put there, and there we saw completion. Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
Bengals.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Murray. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front and then maybe a guard can slide up to the 2nd level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
Again, it's Murray. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
To number 89.
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
My strategy when Dalvin's tired is to run a jet touch pass and sub him out of the game. Keep the one running back system that we're trying to get rid of.
2nd and 5. Burrow looking to pass. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. 10th carry of the game now. Murray. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
It's now 4th down.
Austin Seibert sets up for the field goal try. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here.
Yo, tell me something, Drew. What's the difference, or Whit? What's the difference between the pinch Mike O and pinch Buck O blitzes? What's the difference?
A good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
Okay.
The Browns drive about to get started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there. Back to throw again. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course.
Do you like Rosen or Davenport more?
3rd quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Chubb. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards in the first. Ball up to the 35
Speak
now
of being
as
able
they
to
come
move a little
up on
quicker.
1st and 10. On the carry, it's Chubb. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They'll give him 8 on the play, and this long drive is going to continue as they move the chains again. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but
Who
the
base the
football
lines?
here to start the
Well, my
fourth.
whole division does against me, but
From the red zone
I hate
now,
it.
they'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Thomas, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
And his throw here's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Austin Hooper, his 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Browns get a score closer.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone to give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Not much there, only a yard. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And the Bengals on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Holt. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 49-yard line. Throwing again, it's Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Yo, what's up?
What's up, buddy?
Again, it's Burrow. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete.
How
And
have you
he's
been,
going to
Joe?
get this inside the 30. 11 yards there, just like last play.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Hey, you know, we're trying. Don't throw stupid stuff. That's the way. You just can't throw stupid passes.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to take it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage.
I just don't throw 50-50 balls.
Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
That's my strategy anyway.
Burrow throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
3 full games. And, like, I played 3.5 games this season.
Really?
And we on week 9, bro.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
I had a bye week, bro.
Yeah. We'll be back in 2 seconds.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now, Bengals on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. Just a great individual effort there to take that pop pass and scamper off into the end zone.
And that's why offenses love that play partner, because that gives them a chance to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers with a full head of steam behind them. It's often like a track relay. Legs 2, 3, and 4. That first guy steaming ahead, and he just hands it to you, and you get a chance to take off and go before you even get the baton.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now Chubb. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. Back to throw now on first down. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Jordan Whitehead there defensively.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film 100%. After this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit him over the top of the deep ball.
But I suppose you'd rather swat something away than let them catch it, you know?
He'll air it out deep for Thomas. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It's a gain of 35. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not
like
wanting to risk an injury. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it.
And he's going to go down again. Dexter Lawrence, his second sack of the night.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
And he'll take a shot here for Hooper downfield. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Bengals will get the football back. The Bengals drive about to get going. An opportunity for them to salt this game away after that 4th down stop we just witnessed as they hold a commanding 3-score lead in the 4th quarter. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back.
4-yard line.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. On 2nd down, here's Burrow. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
GG, boys.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
1st down, Bengals.
Y'all so motherfucking cordial. I hate it. They want to throw up. But no bullshit. I be feeling the same.
The final act of this one.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done. How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one.
I just suppress my anger, but this whole matter cycle, but I just been fed up. This defense been just so ass, bro. But now they actually decent.
Tonight's final score.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
I wonder how many people feel that way about me. It's like, oh, I should beat this guy.
To put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking.
Everybody was
they think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And it's an offensive